The same way as living things change shape to integrate into their habitat, Jeep has always done it. And its story tells us. Jeep has always adapted to all-terrain off-road obstacles. In recent years, we are facing a new adventure to adapt our Jeep to the concrete jungle of our cities. We are also adapting to the different mobility needs that its global presence requires it to meet. This development pathway leads us to speak a more European language, emphasizing the quality of finishes and the centrality of in-car technology. We are not only presenting a new car, but also a consistent design strategy. We are previewing many formal concepts we will see in the upcoming Jeep models. At the same time, we've safeguarded the brand trademarks, the pillars of Jeep design, because authenticity is one of our key values. The new Compass is a 100% Jeep, and you can see at the first glance, from the 7-slot and the legendary grille, from the trapezoidal wheel arch, and from the wide and bold appearance. But the new Compass is also a 100% Compass, and remains true to the dual vocation that is part of its concept since launch. Two themes, Trailock and Urban, expressed by two different design approaches. Again, the new Compass represents a development introducing a third soul, the more elegant, refined S version. Let's now look at the transversal pillar, common to the exterior and the interior. We worked around few important concepts: the horizontal line, wide and stratified graphics, modernity and technology, sophistication with a European taste, customization based on modularity, and, for sure, functionality. We considered the history our run-up to make a leap into the future, reminding us of our tradition while discovering innovative concepts. For example, speaking of the modern interpretation of the grille and lights, the grille has become more horizontal, a recurring theme in Jeep's history. For example, on the XJ, the Cherokee of the 90s, and the bent-over grille comes instead from the 90s TJ. Horizontal lines has been achieved with this simple recipe. The grille has a minimal treatment that make it more modern. The Durell have been moved from the bumper to the main headlight. The lights are slimmer with an additional of full LED technology. We connected the side black graphics with the central air intake slot, resulting in a layered design. The lower air intake and skid plate are wider. This line gives the impression of a wider car with more placement and greater presence on the road. And moving to the back, we find the same horizontal approach in designing the new taillight signature. The interiors follow the same formal concept which define the new Jeep language: horizontality, wider and stratified graphics, modernity and technology, sophistication with a European flair, modular customization and functionality, to which the frame structure concept is added. Dashboard, central tunnel and door panels have been redesigned. The effect is a wider interior with the prestigious material and technical details in evidence. The framed dashboard speaks a new language: a first frame that runs around the main volume, a second internal frame and an horizontal fascia. There are different possible treatments for all three levels, with a large number of combination of materials, textures and colors, from the sophistication of leather to the practicality of fabrics, to the high-tech feeling of aluminum and carbon fiber. The overlap of volumes, material and fabrics gives to the dashboard a three-dimensional design, developing horizontally in a high architectural way. The horizontal fascia is elegant and essential, with ultra-slim air vents that disappear between the main frame and the inner fascia. The controls are full digital and we have an ergonomic pad in the middle of the dashboard. The Full HD 10.25 inches digital instruments panel with edge design completes the tech specification, accentuating the feeling of modernity. The interior storage has also been redesigned to enhance functionality, another authentically Jeep concept. The new central tunnel is higher and offers a large, almost 5-liter storage compartment under the central armrest, with an additional 2.4 liters compartment next to the gear lever to store a mini tablet or other small accessories. A series of highly functional solutions that increase storage compartment space almost 3 times. The functionality of the Trailock version is also emphasized on the exterior. We have a new bumper, a new grille, a new skid plate with an improved approach angle. The bumper is higher to protect the vehicle from small bumps, stones and protruding obstacles. For the same reason, the radar has been moved from the lower air intake to the central slot, where it is better protected. This version is very different from the other trims, which are designed to be driven mainly on road. In summary, with its new style, the new Compass became more modern and bolder. We added character and sophistication, respecting the specificity of its features, without betraying the Jeep authenticity.
Practically no limits to what we can do with the new Compass infotainment. The voice assistant recognizes our voice commands. The wake word, "Hey Jeep," is all we need to make Compass interact. Through Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, the system recognizes our phone with no need for cables. The latest TomTom Navigator tracks our journey on interactive 3D maps with live updates on weather and traffic conditions. Amazon Alexa answers our questions, chooses our favorite music while we're driving, and can even interface with our smart home systems. And of course, the MyUConnect app enables Jeep customers to manage all the car's features and its maintenance, even remotely. The in-car instruments are fully digital with full HD resolution and are based on a 10.25 inches cluster that offers over 20 configuration options in 5 customizable menus for a unique and intuitive experience. Maximum attention to safety on the new Jeep Compass with the latest generation ADAS system, including as standard across the lineup, traffic sign recognition, which reads and interprets the road signs, intelligent speed assist, which automatically keeps the car within the speed limit advertised, drowsy driver alert, which alerts the driver when fatigue makes their attention falter, and automatic emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist recognition, which slows the vehicle down to a complete stop to avoid or mitigate accidents that could occur. But the biggest new feature is Highway Assist, combining adaptive cruise control and lane sensor to automatically adjust speed and trajectory. The car automatically stays in the middle of the lane at a sensible distance from the vehicle in front for a carefree driving experience. Urban use can go for the 4x2 models with new Euro 6D final compliant petrol engines from the GSE family. 130 horsepower with transmission and 150 horsepower with dual clutch automatic transmission. Those looking for an affordable long journeys or for business use can opt for the new Euro 6D final compliant diesel multi-jet. 130 horsepower, higher than the previous model, with consumption 10% lower and 11 grams less CO2 per kilometer in the WLTP cycle. Customers seeking Jeep's unbeatable four-wheel drive will find the plug-in hybrid 4xe models, the 4x4 Evolution by Jeep, 190 or 240 horsepower, thanks to the extra 60 horsepower provided by the rear electric motor, with average CO2 emissions between 44 and 47 grams per kilometer, and average consumption between 1.9 and 2.1 liters per 100 kilometers. Control, power, acceleration, response in low gears comes together with unbeatable off-road performance in terms of approach, departure and breakover angles, ground clearance and water fording. The structural characteristics of the vehicle, paired with a 4xe hybrid traction and select terrain four-wheel drive lock and four-wheel drive low mechanical systems, make Trailhawk the best SUV in its class for capability on any kind of journey. An offer designed to satisfy the most demanding and boldest pragmatic dreamers who trust Jeep not only for their daily mobility, but also to meet their need for freedom.